Welcome back, it's your boy Troy Hill. We're here for another tutorial, and this week I'm going to show you guys how to put animations on to a metahuman, whether that's a Mixamo animation or a Accucore animation. We're gonna get these in here and get her moving. So let's just jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go gather your animations, and I have an Accurig account. If you don't know what Accucore is or Accurig, I highly suggest getting into it. It's probably the best animation site for mocap animations, and you can also rig characters through here. Like if they're not metahumans or anything, you can give them a skeleton through here and give them a the UE5 skeleton. That's another video for another day, but as you see, there's a list of animations here on this website. There's so many, but I'm just gonna go to ones that I know I already have. Okay, so here we go. These are all the ones I have, right? And let's say we want this fist kung fu one. So what you do here is you download it, of course. You can just keep selected with the default. Hit next. You want to make sure this says the target application says Unreal. You can give it different like targets depending on what software you're using, but we're working with Unreal, so that's what we're going to go with. I'm going to do 24 frames because that's film FPS, and leave everything how it is. I'm going to download. And so let's go back in Unreal. Now that we're back in here, what the first thing you want to do is I have her right here in the Metahumans folder, and I'm going to go to my animations folder, and I'm going to type in, I'm going to make a new folder called Kung Fu, because as you can see, I have different animations here. I've been making a short film, so this project file is kind of busy, but we can make it work. So here in this Kung Fu folder, I'm gonna hit import. We're gonna go to where I saved that animation at. We're gonna go to animations, Kung Fu, Accucore, and don't do actor, do motion. You're gonna grab the motion one, you're gonna import, and right here, this is very important. As you can see, you cannot import, it's not gonna let me. So you have to select a skeleton. This is going to be where the animation is going to put itself on. And the Accucore animations, this is very important to remember. The Accucore animations go to the UE4 mannequin skeleton. I picked the very last one, and now as you can see, it's blue, and it will let you import. So here we are. It gave us the animation. This is the one that we want. So to get it onto this character here, if we just double click in here, you can see the animation works. There it is, right? So we close this out. What you want to do is right click, and you're going to go up to retarget animations. Once you're in this screen, you're going to go to the target section. You're going to go down. Her body, you want to find the body of your character, or the skeletal mesh of your character. So she's a metahuman, and I know that metahumans are, well, hers is MED_NRW_body. Usually metahumans are going to have some kind of name like this. And then once you select that, we're going to come down here and type in fist, and we're going to double click the one when they start moving. So this one. Export animations. I'm going to put this into the Metahumans animation folder that I have for her, into the Kung Fu. I'm going to name it Retargeted. Just so it can be in the front of the name. That way we don't get confused with what it is. You see right here, it pops up Retargeted. And so now, let's just say we have a sequence in here. This is how you get it on them. We're going to open up a level sequence. I'm going to call this test. double click in here. Well, you're going to select the metahuman, drag her in. And it's going to give you the full metahuman rig. First thing you want to do is go to the body and you want to get rid of it. Reasoning is when you put on an Accucore animation, it needs to be off first, and then you can apply the rig to it later again. And I'm going to show you how to do that right here. It's very simple. So you just delete it, and then you automatically add it back. You put body. So you're gonna click this plus right here on BP on the blueprint of the metahuman. Body. Once it adds body, you're gonna hit the track, and then you're gonna go up here to animation, and let's just type in retargeted. It's right there. Now, as you see, let's put this on 24. There she goes. She is now. You now have your metahuman moving with the animation. And let's say you wanted to string together multiple animations, you would do it the same exact way. You would just get another animation, download it, bring it into here, put it to the UE4 mannequin skeleton. Once it's imported, you're going to right click on that animation, retarget animations. You're going to select your body, export to whatever folder you want, and then once you get into the sequence, you can drag her into the sequence. Get rid of the body first. You have to remember that. Get rid of the body first, and then put the body back on. Plus button, animations, and then boom, it pops up. To take it a step further, if you want to get the rig back to where you might want to tweak her arm or something, what you want to do is right click on the body. You're going to go to bake to control rig, and you see it says metahuman control rig. If this is not showing, you need to check this on, or check this off. That way it can show you everything. But let's click on the metahuman control rig and then hit create. Now you can see the rig is on her. And just to show you kind of how to use it, just briefly, I always add a additive track. So if I go to the metahuman control rig right here, right, I'll hit the plus and additive. This second layer is just tweaks of the animation you already have. If you were to tweak this other one, this would actually be changing the animation itself. See, all these animations, all these keyframes make up this animation right here. So we don't really want to work with this one, right? What you want to do, like I said, is go down to the one that's empty, this additive layer. And now if I want to, you know, make her arm come from here to let's see, let me go down. You want a keyframe, boom, here, and then to here. It doesn't change the whole animation, and it keeps her arm still in the animation that we have set. It looks kind of crazy, obviously, because that's not how arms move, but you get the point. You know, whether if it was a small adjustment on her wrist, like maybe I want to turn her arm, let's see, I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh wow, it totally jacked her arm up. So I'm not the greatest animator, as you can see, but you know, you can just figure things out and get things to work. There are ways to smooth out animations if you are so wanting to. But yeah, this is pretty much the step-by-step way of getting animations onto your character. And if you just don't want, you know, you made a mistake, you can get rid of the keyframes. It goes back to the normal animation that it originally was, and there it is. So if this helps you, please hit that like and follow button at the bottom. Please subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. I will be uploading more videos here in the next few couple of days. And yeah, so thank you and see you next time.